Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to your Tuesday edition of Live at 5. I'm Sarah Minks, and today I'm being joined with Dr. Marion Watts and Patsy Stanley. Can you two tell me what your involvement in with the C-STEP program?
You want me to begin?
Sure.
My involvement with C-STEP was getting it initially started. There was 13 other community colleges, and we've requested for several years, and finally we were chosen. So with this, I got the admission the co-admission started, got it signed and everything else, and now I'll leave it to the co-advisor.
Yeah, so I am the C-STEP advisor at Richmond Community College, and I will be specifically advising those students that are accepted in the program, which is the program in which students accepted are participating in different events and different programs at UNC Chapel Hill. So the major thing about this program is that the students that are accepted, they are guaranteed admission at UNC Chapel Hill. What they need to do is they need to complete with us either a associate in science or associate in arts, and they need to complete the course with a GPA of 3.2 or higher. But if they follow these requirements, they will have a guaranteed admission.
Okay. And when does the program start up?
We just signed the agreement a couple weeks ago, actually.
And they are accepting applications right now for the fall semester of next year.
Okay.
Yeah, so they normally have October 1st as the deadline, but since we just signed the agreement, the students can apply, Richmond Community College students can apply by December the 1st.
Okay. And is the application online, or do you go into an office to go pick up the application?
Yeah, you can email me, and I would send all the information, but basically there is a application online, and the students need to gather some other documents like a high school transcript or any college classes transcript and 2 letters of recommendation, and they need to send it off, and within 30 days they should have a response.
Okay. And you're helping acclimate the students? Is that what you said?
Yeah, so once they are accepted, they will be taking class here with us at Richmond Community College, but they will already start to have very close contact with UNC Chapel Hill. And this is the differential, because they will be going to Chapel Hill, making trips there every semester. They will shadow a student there in the spring, for example, where they're going to spend the whole day there, follow the student, the class, the cafeteria. So they will be, walking around. They will also meet with their UNC Chapel Hill advisor, so they will already be assigned an advisor there.
Okay.
They will choose what they want to, what type of, program they want to go. And everything will be clear, and the goal will be set. So by the time they finish their studies with us, their transition is going to be
like a smooth transition.
Yeah, very smooth transition. They know exactly where to go. They already met with the advisor. They already know where dorms and cafeteria and classrooms are. So it's not like a shock to get there without knowing anything. So that's the major goal and the differential is being accepted, guaranteed admission, and also knowing already everything. So it makes a huge difference compared to those students that are here for 2 years and apply there and need to go without any previous knowledge.
All right, well, thank you, Patsy Stanley and Dr. Marion Watts, for coming on the show today and explaining the C-STEP program for all of us. When we return, we've got your news, weather, and sports. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
Circulars and coupons are now available at richmondobserver.com. Check out our Circulars tab to find deals and discounts from your favorite local retail, department, and grocery stores. Be sure to check back every week for the latest on clothes, food, and other items. And the best part is, they're free.
Hometown heroes? Well, maybe. When it comes to backyard comfort and no pesky mosquitoes, call Brown Termite and Pest Control at 910-895-6410 or 910-276-8870. Their team of superheroes can take back control of your paradise. That's 910-895-6410 today.
The Sandhills Regional Library System and other libraries across the nation wrapped up Banned Book Week on Saturday. Leath Memorial Library in Rockingham had a display set up with several books that had been banned or challenged because of ideas that some people disagree with. Illustrating this year's theme, Censorship Leaves Us in the Dark, the display featured a large light bulb on top and electronic candles around the books. According to Leath Supervisor Shannon Hearn, most of the recent banned or challenged books deal with sexuality, racism, and violence. Each year, the ALA releases a list of the top 11 most challenged books from the previous year. Out of the most recent list, all but 2 were banned, challenged, relocated, or restricted due, at least partly, to sexual content, and several of those featured LGBTQIA themes. While Hearn said she can understand why people would have problems with certain elements, like racial language used in novels, she believes everyone has a right to information. A man is facing more than 24 drug-related charges, including selling cocaine near a school. Warrants allege that Kevin Roberts sold cocaine to a confidential informant 5 times within a month. Roberts is accused by the Richmond County Sheriff's Office of selling 0.4 grams on August 9th from a vehicle within 1,000 feet of Temple Christian School. Warrants show he also sold crack cocaine from the same vehicle on 2 other occasions. Roberts was arrested September 24th and charged with 7 counts each of possession with intent to manufacture, sell, or deliver a controlled substance and maintain a vehicle, dwelling, or place for a controlled substance. He is also charged with 5 counts each of selling and delivering a controlled substance and 2 counts of manufacturing, selling, or delivering a controlled substance within 1,000 feet of a school. He was booked into the Richmond County Jail under a $25,000 secured bond, but released on bail the same day. 17 agencies received nearly $40,000 from the United Way of Richmond County last week. According to UWRC Executive Director Michelle Parrish, all but 2 of the groups had representatives at First Health More Regional Richmond for the 3rd quarter meeting on Thursday, where they were given a combined $39,500. Earlier in the month, UWRC kicked off its 10th annual Day of Caring, with volunteers helping with 10 projects across the county. A few of those projects were at the Samaritan Colony, Sandhills Children's Center, the East Rockingham and Ellerby Senior Center, Backpack Pals, and Our Daily Bread. There will be a fundraiser from 5 to 9 p.m. on Wednesday at the Rockingham Dairy Queen, where the restaurant will give 10% of its proceeds from the 4-hour period to the United Way.
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on Hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, Hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
Your Live at 5 weather report is brought to you by RO Yellow, Richmond County's new business online directory. And appearing off camera today, looking really bad under the weather today. With the way the weather has been acting, it's been very, very chaotic with my sinuses. So, and I look really rough. So I don't want to show that on camera today, but I will show you downtown Rockingham. This was from earlier this morning. Pretty calm. There's some clouds that were out around this time of the day, which is about 10 to 11 a.m. Let's take a look at tonight. However, we're going to see some partly cloudy skies with about 83 degrees on the temperatures for 7 o'clock. As we get into the later on in the night at 9 o'clock, we have 76. So not too bad, but as we look forward to the weather map, we'll see that it's not very exciting news coming up for tomorrow. 95 degrees pretty much across the entire Sandhills region. We're going to start in Fayetteville with a high of 95, low of 73. Lumberton with a high of 94, low of 72. Rayford will be high of 94, low of 71. Laurinburg's going to be a high of 95 and a low of 71, as well as Southern Pines. And as you can see, the trend continues on in the western side of the Sandhills. Ellerby and Rockingham both at high of 95, low of 70. And then Ellerby at a high 95, low of 72. And finally, Wadesboro with a high of 95 and a low of 71. And you can see the sunshine and the clouds are kind of just mixed between each other. And you're going to see that the next slide here with the 7-day forecast, it's not going to be looking too good at all with these really high temperatures, including 100 degrees on Thursday. Wednesday's going to be a high of 95, low of 70 with sunny skies. And then Thursday with that dreaded triple-digit number, 100 for the high. Right here, that will be October 3rd. We're only 3 days into October, and we're still not out of the 90s, much less out of the hundreds. It'll be a low of 72. That's not going to be a big difference. So if you're not loving this weather, Friday's going to be a high of 95, low of 63. Good news is that after Friday, we'll see the weekend start to cool down just a tad bit. Saturday will be partly cloudy skies with a high of 76 and a low of 61. And then Sunday's going to be a high 82, low of 62. And then Monday, we've got a couple of thunderstorms in the area, 40% chance of that happening here in Richmond County. Be a high 82 and a low of 58, no chance in the evening. And then Tuesday, those chances drop down just a little bit to about a 30% chance on in the afternoon with a high of 75, and then low of 51 in the evening with no chance of rain there. So right now, it's looking pretty hot coming up next couple of days. It does cool down just a little bit, and we are expecting some showers towards the end, or actually be more towards the beginning of next week. So that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report. When we return, we've got your RO Sports update. It's on the way right after this.
At Richmond Community College, we can prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. We are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 7 curricular programs entirely online, including our university transfer degree. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College, local college, big impact.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
A common trend this season for the Richmond boys soccer team has been getting down early in games. That happened again on Monday, and the Raiders preserved and notched a big SAC win. Hosting Purnell Swett, Richmond would use the legs of seniors Lee Hayden and Cole Dean to get past a tough Rams team 2-1, earning their 3rd straight conference win. The Raiders would outshoot the Rams 24-13, but Purnell Swett's goalkeeper proved to be a wall to the barrage of shots he faced, recording 22 saves. But the goals from Hayden and Dean would be enough to send the Rams home with their 4th straight loss. The Rams will have a chance to come back later this week as Richmond will go for its 4th straight conference win when it travels to Pembroke to play Purnell Swett on Wednesday. Play will get underway at 6 p.m. Playing in familiar territory Monday, the Richmond girls golf team used its home course to post its best 9-hole team score of the 2019 season. Hosting the 5 other SAC teams at Foxfire Golf and Country Club, the Lady Raiders' top 4 golfers shot a 213. That tally was 20 strokes better than last week's round at Pine Crest Country Club in Lumberton. Head coach Keith Parsons noted ahead of the match that playing on the course his team has familiarized itself with most this season should prove to work out in the Lady Raiders' favor. His prediction proved correct as 5 of his 6 players set season best rounds. Richmond will return its trek toward the NCHSAA's regional and state playoffs when it travels to Scotch Meadows Country Club next Monday. Groupings will tee off in Laurinburg starting at 2 p.m. and the next to last regular season match. Despite a strong effort on the court Monday, the Richmond girls tennis team saw its 3-match win streak come to an end. Coming off its best week of the season, the Lady Raiders opened their final week of regular season play on the road at Hoke County on Tuesday. Richmond will fall to the Lady Bucks 3-6, splitting the season series between the two teams. Last week, the Lady Raiders defeated the Lady Bucks 5-4, a victory that would begin the stretch of wins for the green and gold. Monday's contest saw 2 single matches won, coupled with a doubles win for Richmond. Richmond will close regular season play at home on Thursday against Revel Scotland, looking to redeem a 3-6 loss last out against the Lady Fighting Scots. Singles play will begin at 4 p.m. And that's going to do it for another edition of Live at 5. Be sure to stay up to date on all the latest in Richmond County by going to richmondobserver.com or by downloading the free RO app for your mobile devices. For the Live at 5 crew, I'm Sarah Minks. Thanks for watching and good night, Richmond County.